Definitely a win for me. Today we will be talking about a few things. If you can see my screen, I want to start sharing my screen now. Okay. Good evening. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome to day 5, or let me call it the final day for BlockchainBUK's Bootcamp. Okay. If you can see my screen, just let me know that you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? I can see. May this network favor me again tonight. Okay. We'll be proceeding today. We'll be doing a few things. We'll be talking about cryptocurrency mining, airdrops, and crypto jobs. It's going to be it's going to be since it's the last class. I hope everybody have their time, and those of us that have been writing, thank you so much. I'm really grateful. Now, yesterday I was actually not feeling very well. I was about to cancel the class yesterday, but you know, nature taught us that as you have to accept responsibility, you will not take people back on what they have so much hoped for. That was why I kind of came up to do it. I know it was not that much explanatory. If we can organize ourselves, maybe choose a day next week, I'll be able to come and then do a live session for the to cover up for yesterday, maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday. Same time, 8 p.m. is just going to be a 1 hour class, and I'll stick to that time. I'll teach you how to do P2P. I'll be doing P2P live, and I'll also be trading, placing trades, and then pulling out from trades, taking out to take out profits and the rest of its kind. I'll definitely do that. But if you if you're good with it, or if you have any problem, especially if you're here, you can always come to my DM on WhatsApp, especially if you're coming for the right reason, which is anything concerning this class. Okay. I really love us to stick on that. If you're coming for anything concerning this class, maybe what you don't understand, you could always reach out to me via DM and said, I don't understand this. Now, after yesterday's class, I was checking. Nobody reached out to say, I don't understand this. This was not that clear to me. This was not that clear. I think Dorcas dropped the VN. I heard she dropped the VN. I could not find it. That was why I didn't listen to it. You can still drop the DM for me on my WhatsApp if Dorcas is here. Is it Dorcas or MDG Concept? One of them drops the DM. So today we'll be talking about uh, I think plainly what we'll be talking about today is just how to start from zero. And I'll also be sharing a personal experience. I do tell people I didn't start crypto with a dime, not at all. I didn't start crypto with a dime. I started crypto with zero. A lot of us on this call could bear me witness in my early days. They were all people who we started together. And also, we're teaching you strategies that I use to leverage. Then when there was no money, then so we didn't have any other opportunity, and we decided that okay, this must be it for us. And all we can say is Alhamdulillah, we thank God for the decision we took. So I'll be dwelling very, very much on that. Now I want you all to ensure you are here. Okay, ensure you're here, ensure you are giving your best to tonight's class. Tonight's class might not be carrying the message you're looking for, but it might actually be that little knowledge you need to actually fill up an understanding of the whole class you have actually been to. So don't don't be distracted. Okay, don't be distracted and open your hearts to learn. We'll be starting by cryptocurrency mining. A lot of us have been talking about mining. Some people even come as far as showing me their phone, telling me that they are mining bitcoins with their phone, and I'm kind of very, very nice, very, very nice. And I'll tell you an opportunity surrounding this mining that I know of. Okay, I know of it. I did I partake about no, I'm not even sure if I still have it. Now, what is mining? Mining is just the process of validating and adding new transactions to a blockchain network. When you make transactions, it has to be validated, okay, before it pulls through. Now, who validates that transaction is who we call what? A miner. Okay, that is the process of mining. Now, what miners do is that miners use powerful computers to solve complex mathematical problems that secure the network and validate transactions. So the complex mathematical problem is what you really don't want to know now, but it has to do with cryptography and an algorithmic way of solving issues. So that is just what it is. Now, all miners, successful miners, are rewarded with newly minted cryptocurrency as an incentive for their work. Now, when you mine, when you send a transaction, there's what we call gas fees. Gas fee is being removed. Now, where does that gas fee go to? Have you ever asked yourself? For those of us who are here, I think I've not spoken about gas fees. Raji and Clement, there will be, you guys have an assignment to do tonight and submit it before tomorrow. Maybe submit it to me or straight to the community if you are sure of it. I want you to get, I think you have them already bookmarked somewhere. I don't know. I no longer using the phone. I used to have it. Words, like little words and what they mean, and also all these abbreviations about crypto. I hope you're hearing abbreviations about crypto, FOMO, all those abbreviations. I can't lay my heads on any of them. TPSL and the rest of its kind. Please let's compile them and then send it to the group. Okay, it's going to be part of tomorrow's. We will send it, and then anybody that has any question will definitely ask. And one thing I want to make sure here is everybody who is on this call, anytime you have any problem, and always any problem pertaining to crypto or blockchain, you can always come to this community and ask. Once you drop your questions, you tag me, you tag any of the moderators. They are definitely going to answer you. So I want BlockchainBUK to be home for you, especially when it comes to crypto, because we are going to a very higher level than where we are now. Okay, we're going to a higher level, and we are planning not to just go to a higher level. We are planning to pick everybody who is ready. Everybody who is ready is following us to that new level. Okay, so ensure you're there. Now back to mining. When we are talking about mining, so I was saying these gas fees, when you send, you see gas fees 0.045, $0.02, 0.00 something. Now, where is this gas fees going to? These gas fees, they are going to people, TP and SL. TP means take profit, SL is stop loss. Doctors, I hope I answered your question. Now, so the miners and also the validators of those networks, depending on which consensus mechanisms they are running on. Most the consensus mechanism that supports mining mostly is proof of work. Okay, I spoke about consensus on our first day. If you had gone back to watch the video, you definitely remember what it is. I spoke about it in our first day, what consensus mechanisms really are. I told you we have proof of work, proof of stake, and also have delegated proof of stake. I actually treated it superficially to see if anybody would reach out to ask questions, or nobody did. And I concluded that we understood what it is. I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, just type I can hear you. If you can hear me, just type I can hear you. Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. So that is just simply what cryptocurrency mining is. And not to discourage anybody that is actually doing anything now. You can't mine Bitcoin with your phone. It's not possible anymore. You can maybe mine other projects like Core. I think there's one, is it Avive or Avive? People are mining. You can all mine those ones, but Bitcoin cannot be mined with your phone. It's not possible because it needs heavy machines that we call mining rigs to help you mine your Bitcoin. 2021, I and some friends here in BUK, we got to understand, we got to know about things they call mining rig. This mining rig is just like a big machine that mines Bitcoin. Okay. Then it was about $1,000. 1,100. That's the fixed price. What you want to pay in Naira, it's then all we got it was 600 and I think 660,000, if I could remember. So what we do is we have somewhere we call a farm in Abuja. The location is disclosed, not disclose the location. Somewhere in Abuja we call a farm. Now a farm is where a lot of guys who have this mining rig come to drop their mining rig. There's 24-hour electricity and there's 24 hours data network there. So it keeps mining. At the end of the month, you discover maybe you mine 0.06 Bitcoin. You mine maybe Bitcoin worth about $300 to $400, and then we pay $50 every month for the farm. That is money for the data and also the constant electricity. So this was just like a passive income. This is a passive income. I don't know. It's been long I did it. I think I'm done with my own part of the deal and I pulled out. So this is actually how you can make money with mining. If we have smart investors here, since the class was going through, any particular word you come across, any particular phrase or any particular term you come across that sounds strange to you, the best thing to know is how can I make money from it? And that has been a game changer for me. DeFi, you hear about DeFi, you hear about NFTs. I want to know about NFTs and also how do I make a living out of it? But I know that before I make a living out of it, I have to know and understand what it is. That was how we were able to come across what mining rig is, and then we did what mining. So we'll move to the next, which is airdrop and bounties. So airdrop and bounties, these are marketing techniques that are used by cryptocurrency or blockchain projects to distribute tokens and incentivize user engagement. An airdrop involves distributing free tokens to a specific group of people in a way to promote the project and raise awareness. So air drop. Let's like split the word air and then drop. Now airdrop is just like free money. Okay, airdrop is free money. And I can tell you something. Airdrop that is free money is not just free money, just like that. These are tokens of projects that they reward to their early believers. Those people that are in the community early, they take part in tasks that give them the airdrop. And also bounties on the other hand. These are rewards that are offered to people who complete some task, okay, such as maybe the reporting of bugs, software development, community engagement. So both airdrop and bounties all aim to increase the token adoption and community involvement and project visibility. Now, these stories might be stories that I've not told anyone before. Okay, I've told a few people and they are here in this call. Now, airdrop is one of the ways you can make money in crypto from zero to hero. Why did I say this? Because it is the truth. For those of us that have been partaking in airdrops, it's just that these days you have to do 1,000 airdrops before one will pay you. And when that one pays you, trust me, it's definitely going to be a game changer for you. I know smart people in this call must have been writing all this while as I am saying. Okay, can you hear me now? Can I be heard now? Can I be heard now? Oh, if I can be heard, just type I can hear you. We can't hear you. If you can hear me now, just type I can hear you. Okay, let me proceed. Quite a number of people can hear me. So I'll just proceed. Now, like I was saying, airdrops, okay, it's a game changer. If you are serious with airdrops, you're definitely going to make it big in this space. How and why did I say so? Because yes, I've seen people that airdrop changes their life. 2021, I got committed with a particular community. They call them C101. I always use them as a reference point. This community contained young guys, young girls. We had a pilot who was with us in that community. We had married women. We had single ladies. Now, it was so unfortunate that, okay, we were all doing airdrops. But I then decided not to do one. The name then was Samu. And it was that one that I did not do that made everybody around me who they are today. When I say who they are, I hope you understand. Now, this will shock you that each of them were able to make $187,000 with this airdrop. This money then, when we calculated, was around 137 million naira. When we calculated, it was around 137 million naira. Is my voice still breaking? My notification have okay. Is my voice still breaking? If you can hear me perfectly well, just type I can hear you. I can hear you well. Just I can hear you well. Please type I can hear you well. This is an interesting part I don't want you to miss. Awesome. So, like I was saying, that one particular airdrop that I did not do was the one that was later worth $187,000. Now, these my friends and a lot of members of this my groups, including our captain, who is a pilot, and also one we have is it an aeronautic engineer in the group. It's a WhatsApp closed group. Not everybody is inside. Okay, I gave a few of my friends slots to join the group. Last is it early this year? Okay, they are currently in the group. But anytime I go to Abuja, I see those guys. When I look at them, and I'll be like, this was what I cost. But anytime they're always willing to help. Okay, anytime you call on them, they'll be willing to help. But this is why I'm giving you this story, is to tell you how big you can make it in a job. Can you tell me any work or any business that will be able to give you 150 million naira just because you were grinding steadily for 5 months here in this Nigeria? It's not even every Yahoo boy, not every regular Yahoo boy will be able to make such kind of money within a short period of time. I'm not here to increase your hopes to tell you that you make another $187,000. It might never happen. It might happen and you might not be part of it. But wonders happens with airdrop. We have seen the airdrop of Aptos, we have seen Arbitrum, and a lot of people are expecting ZK Sync. A lot of people are expecting ZK. Things are going on. Airdrops, if you can. Then when we did not have money, a lot of my friends here could attest. There's no airdrop that we don't do. Even the Telegram bots on. In fact, I'm even talking. There's an airdrop that last week, is it Arkham or something? I saw one of my friends. He told me he made 30,000, 30 grand, like $30,000 from it. That's about 15 to 20 million naira. And guess what? This guy is not even up to 21 years. This guy is not up to 21 years. So imagine at that age, this is what you have. Now, this is what I want each and every one of you to know. I think so far I have come, especially in this space, when it comes to job. This is what I have decided that this is what I have decided for my own self. I will not be the one to be telling people that I know someone who got this job. Personally, for myself, I will be the one to tell people that I got it. Is that understood? Now, how do I make this thing happen? It's not about saying it. We are not motivating anybody here. We are telling you how to get things done. It's to lay your hands and do these things. Do them with all diligence. Okay. Some days it doesn't feel like it. Some days you have done 50 airdrops and you feel no one is actually making sense. It doesn't have to make sense. Okay. So you have to tell yourself, okay, now I'm going to start doing this particular thing called airdrops. Anyone I see, I'm definitely going to do it. So that is how it is. That is what airdrops is. That's how big airdrop can take you. People have gotten $5, $10. In fact, this year there was when I was traveling to Kaduna for something. The money I used to travel to Kaduna was an airdrop money. When I checked, I saw that the airdrop was not even what the tokens that were given to us was worth about $100. I sold. After selling, I used the money to travel. You know, it was $100, about 70 something thousand naira there. It wasn't much, but it was worth it. Okay, it was something for me. Okay, so now the next question you have is how can I get started with airdrops? What do I need for airdrops? Now, first, one thing you need for airdrops, you need to have an email address. I know all of us here have email address. If not, how should you be even logged into your Google? We all have Gmails here. Gmail. Beautiful. But I would advise that if you want to start a job, open a separate Gmail for all your crypto inclined transactions. That was what I did. In fact, I'm so organized in this tech space that for me, for my school, anything concerning academics, I have a separate mail for it. For crypto and exchanges, both centralized or anything that has to do with exchange, I have a separate email for it. For airdrops, I have a separate mail for it. For my crypto jobs, I have a separate mail for it. Okay. For my bank account is a separate mail. My mail, I'm not putting everything on one mail. What that happens is that you don't get to read your mail well. Okay, when you just come, you see, okay, just a day, you have 200, 150 mail, and you be like, you can't read them because they are not even that important. But when each of your mail have their defined purpose, you'd be able to segregate them. Okay, let me give an example here. And the mail it must not really be confusing. This is what a mail can look like. Let's say I have somebody here. I want to call somebody's name. Okay, Utman. Okay, this guy's name is Utman. Let's say his name is Utman Dako. Okay, now your first mail for your school might be Usman Dako edu@gmail.com. That is for your education. You can come to airdrops and call yourself Usman Dako airdrop@gmail.com. No big deal. For crypto, Usman Dako crypto@gmail.com. Nobody stops that name. Do you understand? So it must not really be different names. It might just still be your Utman, and then your name, your surname, and then what you're doing should just be the email name. And it's very easy for you. Okay? In fact, you'll be so shocked. There's one of my mail that I opened. I was using it for something else. What did I call it? It's a funny name. Okay. I called the name. Okay, I've deleted it. I deleted it because the name was not sounding very well. Was it a name? Okay, it's a wallet. Sorry, it's a wallet, not a mail. Anyways, what I called the wallet was Isheke Kiri Ronaldo, and it was so funny. But I knew what I was using that particular one for. So you need to learn how to be an organized kind of person, because if you are disorganized in this crypto, when you come to crypto, crypto will help your disorganization very well, because there's nowhere to be disorganized than crypto, because you'll be looking, where is this password safe? Where is this one? When did I do that one? Did I interacted with that text? Did I interacted with this? Things and that, this and that. So you need to be very organized, especially when it even comes to your meals. Number two is wallet. Number two is wallet. You don't really need to have you really need to have more wallets. Like, creating of new wallet is free. But it's not about creating the wallet. Ensure you back your wallet up. Copy your seed phrase in a particular note and hide it somewhere. And if you are here, I'm telling you this thing for free. Mostly take note of this. Don't use your wallet for investing to hustle for airdrops. Have a separate wallet for airdrops. I want you to write this thing down. I want you to write it down. Don't use your wallet for investment to hunt for airdrops. Have a separate wallet for airdrops. If you have written that down, write noted. I'm telling you this thing for free. Because when it happens, you would also be crying for free. Don't use your wallet for investment to hunt for airdrops. Create a separate wallet for airdrops. Why am I saying this? A lot of airdrop sites are actually scam sites. They are. They are scam sites. And funny enough is that you might think,
Hello everyone. It seems Miracle had the network issue. He will be back online very soon. I hope everyone have gotten the do not use your investment wallet for airdrop hunting. Create a separate wallet for airdrops. That's the part where Miracle was saying before he had a network issue. If you've gotten that, say yes in the comment section. Let me know if you've gotten that. Okay. Jibal, I can see you. I can see you. Ella Max, Stephen George, you are here too. Yes, we have a speaker back on very soon.
can you hear me now, guys? Can you hear me? Sorry, I had a network issue.
Yes.
If you can hear me, just type I. Okay, for those of us that can, if you can hear me, just type I can hear you. Awesome, awesome. That was a network issue. I'm so sorry. It's beyond what I can control. I'm using two network, both Airtel and MTN, but both of them are still lagging behind tonight. I stopped at airdrop aggregator website. Okay, I stopped there. Airdrop aggregator websites. And then um for the next one is community channels. Community channels. This is where Discord and Telegram comes in, and also social media like Twitter. You need Twitter if you're an airdrop guy. You need Twitter, you need Telegram, and you need Discord. Nobody needs to tell you about that. That was why I was so adamant on each of you downloading all of them, both um the Twitter, the Discord, and the Telegram. Now, if you're here, go to Twitter, tap search, and put hashtag, type airdrop with your hashtag. When you search for that, you'll be shocked at the airdrops you see. You see different airdrop opportunity, thousands of them, depending on how far your Twitter account can search. You'll be shocked at that. Some of the airdrop tasks will require you to join their Telegram, to join their Discord, to go and give some claps on their Medium. All of them is just the task you need to do before you'll be awarded the airdrops. Okay. Yeah, when you go to Twitter, go to search, then you put hashtag airdrop, you type airdrop, hashtag airdrop, and then you see what I've been talking about. So they are all very, very much important. And then we have a WhatsApp group for airdrops, BlockchainBUK. And I just discovered one funny thing this evening. I was searching on something in that group. I discovered that this Arkham airdrops that gave people thousands of dollars was pasted there when it came. It was pasted in BlockchainBUK's WhatsApp airdrop group. And it's just very funny because I was like, wow, we have not been paying attention to the airdrop group. And look at how people have been using that as an opportunity to make money. Can I be heard now? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, type I can hear you. If you can hear me, type I can hear you. Beautiful. So for those of you that would want that, can you hear me now? I will be moving from my PC to my phone because my PC, I don't know. Can you hear me? My PC has issues with network. I don't know what's happening to it tonight. But I'll just share the link. Let me start sharing my screen here. Okay, I'll share my screen here. So if you can hear me, just type I can hear you. If you can hear me, just type I can hear you. Okay, thank you very much. Sorry about the network problem. Now, that is that airdrops. The next thing you need, I have shared the WhatsApp. Ensure you follow all details. If there is any airdrop that you have issues with, so everybody in this boot camp, you kind of have a direct access to me. Just drop it a VN or you type it out. When you type it out on my DM, I will definitely see it and assist you, even if I don't respond early because I have other things I'm doing. Now, the next thing is a password manager. The most common password manager that we use is the the common password manager that we know is the Google Password Manager. Okay, so on that Google Password Manager, if you don't have it, ensure you download it. Okay, so guys, you can make it big with airdrops. And first, the first airdrop will be allocated to you guys in this call. Okay, today I'll be sharing a Google Sheet where I'll collect your wallet addresses and your Telegram username for like about 30 people that will be awarding airdrop. And this airdrop is definitely going to be worth something quite huge very soon. Yeah, very soon when they launch. We'll start hearing about them as time goes on. Now, the next thing is a password manager, which is something I've explained. So I hope we all understand what airdrops are now. Airdrops is just like it's more of like free money. Free money. You're absolutely paying not a dime for it. So if you don't have capital, for those of us that always complain that how much, a lot of people meet me and ask me how much can you even start this crypto with first. Why I don't know how to answer that question was because I didn't start with a dime. That's why sometimes when I don't answer the question, people feel as if I don't want to tell them or I don't want them to learn about it. It's totally different. Okay. So for those of you writing down, ensure that if you have questions, you pen them down. If you have questions, you pen them down. And I said anybody that has won any giveaway but have not received what he or she won, ensure you message Imo Crypto. Okay, Clement, I want you to keep typing that in the community so that people will be listening. If you are here, Clement, I don't know if it's here. So DM Imo Crypto with the details. Where did you win it? How did you win it? And when you won it. So he will be taking the whole data for both, even if it's $10 on your Bybit, anywhere you did it, you won. Just let me know. For those of us that is the for a few people that will be giving um the airdrop, that is the free $10, they would have will be sending their own before the week runs out. That is before Sunday. But for those of us that are one match, ensure you come to BUK on Monday, 12 noon to 2, 12 to 2, old sites. I'll be in that Samia 3 from 12 to 2. So that's Samia 3. Samia 3 is not it's a popular place in BUK old sites. When you ask around boys hostel, they will definitely show it to you. Uh so let's proceed without wasting much time. So yes, that is what airdrops can do. Now the next thing we'll be moving to are crypto jobs. Crypto jobs. So for crypto jobs, what is crypto jobs? Okay, what is crypto jobs? Crypto jobs. This just refers to job opportunities and rules that surround the cryptocurrency and blockchain industry. Okay. Now, as cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology, as they have gained popularity and adoption, so the demand for skilled professionals in that field has increased significantly. So it's a wide range of rules. Anybody can talk. Okay, VPN provider. I like Docker is actually always following. VPN provider is like your Node VPN, your Peer VPN, or any of these. Why we use VPN is sometimes we discover that some airdrops are only awarded to people in a particular region. So what we do is that we use our VPN to connect to that region. So that when we are submitting our wallet address, our address that will be detected will be that of that region. For example, a project might come and say they are giving the inhabitants of US alone, a particular airdrop. So what we do is we use the airdrop, though it's not the right thing to do. I'm not advising anybody to go and lie because of crypto. But then that was why I did not talk about it, because a lot of things surrounding VPN is not real, it's just fake. So that was how we were grinding then. For airdrop aggregators, I'll be dropping some I'll be dropping some links about them later when I get them. I'll definitely drop some links. So back to crypto jobs, okay? So crypto job it has been a game changer for everybody, including me. And one of the most that's one of my area of specialty, crypto jobs. I'm more inclined into community building and marketing. I'm not a developer, neither am I a journalist. I do part-time writing if the need be. Okay, I do part-time writing, and I'll be listing a few about 10. I'll be listing about 10 opportunities surrounding the crypto sphere in the crypto job, so that you know what you'll be using to get or to join to get a crypto job. The first is blockchain developers. Now, developers are people that are into coding. You code, you know. So when you understand a few languages, especially a language that a particular blockchain is running on, let's say if it's React, for those of us who understand, if a particular blockchain is running on Python and you know how to code with Python, you can be offered a job there. Okay. That's just what it is on Python. For those of us who are inclined to developing, you would understand what I'm trying to say better. So first is blockchain developers. Second, we have cryptocurrency traders. These are traders, people who trade cryptocurrency for people. I have had a friend who was a cryptocurrency trader. He was there is what they call inner trader, right? Inner circle trader, ICT. He was an ICT for a particular exchange, where his job was to keep trading an account for them. And then when he gets to a particular level, they pay him monthly and they give him KPIs. KPI is like key performance index. They give him targets that he's supposed to reach monthly, weekly, and quarterly. The next opportunity, remember I started with blockchain developers. The second is cryptocurrency traders. The third is cryptocurrency analysts. Yes, analysts, people that analyze coins. You can be self-employed here or employed by people. How? Now, self-employment means you can get people who feel they are lazy to go and analyze some coins, get them together, collect money from them, $50 per month. When you collect the $50, your job now is to keep analyzing the market every day and giving them what to invest on and what particular price to ape in and when to ape out. When you do that, if you are someone of influence and of course a very good marketer, you'll be able to get quite a number of people. And then that works for you. Imagine $50. If 100 people join, how much is it? That's about $5,000. So we're not joking here. It's very, very big. And also, a particular brand can, not brand, mostly the people that employ cryptocurrency analysts are hedge funds. They they invite you, they employ you, you analyze for them, and they trade. So it's just that way. The next is crypto compliance specialists. I don't know if we have people here who study criminology. If you're a criminologist, you understand what compliance means. It's not hedge, it's hedge. Hedge, hedge funds. So that is it. Cryptocurrency compliance specialist. Now, what these people do is that these are people that they check out for, okay, in a layman language, they check out for scam. People who use the blockchain network to run illegal activities. For example, maybe to scam people, or to use it for some illegal things, maybe to buy weapons, to buy drugs, and the rest. These are the people that track it. So companies employed them. I have a friend in Abuja. Her name is Chioma Onyekelu. She works at Convertity. She's a cryptocurrency compliance specialist. And I think, what's the name of the brand she works for? I've forgotten the name, but she's making a ton of money out of it, making good money out of it. So these are opportunities that you can actually lay your hands on. We have blockchain consultants. Before you become a consultant in the blockchain space, you have to have quite a number of years of experiences and working at different projects and different departments, such as marketing, development, community building, content, and the rest of its kind. That's when you become a blockchain consultant. But more of your knowledge have to be from the development side. So a new project can call you to be a consultant for them, and of course, you'll be able to make quite a huge amount of money from the beginning to where I am now. If you have good jobs with serious people, you'll be making up to $1,000. For developers, developers make 2,000, 3,000. In fact, I know a developer in Biro University Kano currently that makes, I think, up to $15,000 every month, and he's still a student. Yeah, he's still a student. $15,000 every month in this our school. I know him. He's a very close friend of mine. So I know cryptocurrency traders and analysts here that make nothing less than $100. They are even in this call that make nothing less than $100 every week. And how much is $100 now? About it's 6,000 naira. It's something to some, it's not bad. It's not entirely bad, to be honest. Okay, it's not entirely bad. I don't see anything wrong with it. I also know, okay, I don't know a cryptocurrency compliance specialist, only the one I talked about in Abuja. Now, there's also cryptocurrency journalists and writers. So some of us are very good, especially those of us here that are good with writing love letters. Back then in secondary school days, you can write love letter and then throw it to the other role. Okay, throw it to the other role of the class to send it to one girl. If you can nurture that gift and position yourself well in this crypto or blockchain industry, you'll be able to make a ton of money out of it. I think the latest I know about a guy. I also know about somebody who is a blogger, a BUK student. In fact, it's so funny. He's even a medical student. He's combining medicine and he's doing blogging. He told me at least some months he writes articles. Some months he makes up to 700, $1,000 monthly, and he's a student. How much is that? About 800,000 naira, 5 to 800,000 naira monthly. It's not a big deal. This was because he was able to harness that his gift into this particular sphere of crypto journalism and also writing. The next one is community managers. I call this particular one the most casted, yes, the most casted jobs in the crypto sphere. Everybody wants to be a community manager. Everybody. But if we can look beyond management, there are also others. I've not spoken about. Okay, another one is crypto marketers. That's where we stand. That's one big thing. That's one thing I love, marketing. Okay, you being able to connect a brand to its target audience. These people all earn a ton of money. I have a boss who I think there was a deal, a 3 month deal he signed with a particular crypto brand. It was a global brand. They were able to pay him over 10 million naira per month. 10 million naira per month. But before he got there, of course, there were sacrifices. I'll talk about them. I'm trying to list these jobs and their rules so you understand. The next one is blockchain legal experts. Do we have law students here? If we do, then I think that's an untapped, let me put it that way, that's an untapped opportunity in the blockchain crypto industry, where, especially in terms of job, not everybody can be this. Well, if we have experts at law, you guys can be able to make a ton of money from this. Okay. So, okay, if someone is suggesting water break, I will definitely go for water break um, when I'm done. Now, the final one is cryptocurrency educator and tutors. Yes, the way I am actually tutoring you on crypto right from day one down to today, you know, I've been speaking daily for nothing less than 1 hour every day, continuously without stopping. You could understand that, yes, it's not easy. Okay, it's not easy, and I've been trying my best, of course. Now, there are some brands that will reach out to me to come and teach their people. Okay, to come and teach their community about one or two things that I know about the space, and they pay. A brand, I did that for a brand in 2021. Was it 21 or 22? Okay, and they paid me handsomely well. I can't remember the exact amount, but it was very, very much enough, more than enough. So this is it. So you can see that each and every one of these job roles, I've been able to mention 10. Let me just do a little recap of them. The first one is blockchain developers. Second one is cryptocurrency traders. Third one is cryptocurrency analysts. The fourth one is crypto compliance specialists. The fifth one is blockchain consultants. Sixth, crypto journalists or writers/writers. We have community managers, crypto marketers, blockchain legal experts, and also blockchain educators or tutors. Awesome. I love what Khalifa did. He already has them. Okay, so these are different spheres that we can have ourselves. Now, how do I get these jobs? That is now the next point of action. Before you get the jobs, I would like to ask a question. How do you become one of these that I have spoken about? These job titles that I've dropped. How do you become one of them? Sorry, I've been speaking since my mic has been off. Okay, so now I like what you all are saying. Training, training, joining. Awesome. Now, training, taking courses, and practicing. That is the way to become any of this. For those of us that have written it down, if you can go to Google and write how to become a cryptocurrency trader, how to become a crypto compliance specialist, you would see a lot of ways, tons of ways about that. So it's no big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Now the next part is, after you learn, find where you volunteer. A lot of us want to start earning immediately after we learn, after you finish learning. I would, I just, if you are the kind of person that immediately you finish a course, you want to start working, congratulations, I'm happy for you. So you have to find where you volunteer, work for them for free so that you'll be able to get experience, because what you have gotten initially was just a theoretical knowledge. Okay, it's just a theoretical knowledge, and this theoretical knowledge is definitely not what is going to keep you going, not what is going to keep you grinding. Okay, so you find where you, in as much as you're writing training, ensure you write down, find where you volunteer to gain experience. It's very much important. A lot of us here are graphic designers, but when you ask them for their portfolio, where have you worked before, they'll tell you, they might not tell you anything. They'll tell you that I've been making um graphics for brands like They'll be telling you I'll be making graphics for restaurants, for this, for that, but you have not worked anywhere, so you did not answer the question. So if you are here, you have a skill, and you have not really started to use it to work, especially in a kind of team setting. A lot of our members here in Blockchain BUK were people who then they understood that okay, you need to learn this, you need to learn that, you need to learn this, you need to learn that. And of course, when they had the opportunity, I brought them in, and I'm sure none of them till today regrets ever being part of Blockchain BUK. So you need to find yourself somewhere where you volunteer. There were times I was referring people for volunteering. Anybody that comes, you refer them. Okay, what do you want to do? I want to be a developer. What languages are you familiar with? When they tell you, you give them their answers, but not that much, because I've not been receiving that message anymore. So you need to volunteer. Now, after volunteering, that is where you get work, the job. Now, sorry to say this, this is not because of a corrupted mindset or anything. One of the far best way to get jobs is through referral. A lot of jobs these days, they don't post it out. They don't post job opportunities. Okay, so build your network anywhere you are. I was looking for somebody. I was hoping that there was somebody. If it was miracle, personally myself, they say it's not good to blow your trumpet, but I think I will do that now. If this was me when I was in my learning days, okay, my learning days then when we were learning about crypto newly, everybody on this call would have my number, would have my contact, because I don't know where we'd meet anymore. Is that understood? Connect to people, network to people. I tell some of my friends or people around me that you can't be broke and be an introvert at the same time. That's an error. You are broke and you're telling yourself you're an introvert, you don't like mingling with people. How do you want to even make it safe? So the best way, one of the first way and best way is what? Network with people. Okay. Secondly, having a good portfolio. Now, if you are in this call and you're interested in crypto jobs and you have a skill you want to sell, then I encourage you to go and download a particular um software or application known as LinkedIn. Go and download LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn would help you, will go a long way to help you when it comes to a portfolio. Okay, portfolio is just like a list of everything about your work history. It's like a CV. Where have you worked? What licenses have you gotten? What's your experience is like? That's what a portfolio is. So LinkedIn, go and download LinkedIn, and also be active there, be dishing out value there. A lot of us don't understand what is going on LinkedIn, but people are still getting winning jobs on LinkedIn. People are winning, okay? And then you definitely too will win if you're consistent and you know how the LinkedIn game is. LinkedIn is not your regular kind of where you go and say, Safari catch me, who will help me. That's not it. LinkedIn is a very professional environment. Okay, and then you get to see, for example, somebody like me now, I get to receive up to the way I customize. I took my time to learn how to use LinkedIn. Okay, I'm using LinkedIn now very well to an extent where every day I get more than 30 job alerts. You know, like they give me opportunities where I should apply for jobs, over 30 every day, if not more than 40 every day. Do you understand? Now, applying for those jobs is an innocent game. I can just apply. It doesn't take 2 to 3 minutes to be done applying. Imagine if I keep applying 40 jobs daily for a consistent of 100 days. Are you telling me that I will never get one day? But of course, I might not get if my portfolio, like my CV, is not up to date, is not up to par, like is not the standard that we're expecting. Okay, it's not the standard that we're expecting. I could have shared my CV. I don't know if that is even necessary. So that you see what my portfolio is. But I think the best thing I'll do is to share my LinkedIn profile. Okay, I'll share my LinkedIn profile here, so you go and check it out. Just remind me. So when you check out my LinkedIn profile, when you read through, see how customized it is. You can use that as a template to customize your own. Okay, remind me after the class. I will definitely do that. So that is the second way. The third way is apply. Actually, when you're active on all social medias, okay, you can apply online. You can follow some job sites. There are sites like cryptojoblist.com. There are a lot of them. I've forgotten the other one. I think there were two. Cryptojoblist.com. Is it Jobberman? No, not Jobberman. I've forgotten the name, but cryptojoblist.com um is one of the most popular among them. And you definitely, you keep applying. Okay, have a CV, and you keep applying. Show, be dishing out value. Now we are now far, far much ahead of this place where you come to your WhatsApp, to your Facebook, to your Twitter to share memes. Go there and share value. Go and tell them what you know. For those of us who attended this class, go to Twitter, make a thread about things you learned in this class. That's how you become a person of value. When recruiters, some people think you can do anything online and go scot free. It's a lie. The internet always remembers. Some of you want to a job. Let's say you want a job like, um, okay, let's say a crypto marketer. And then when we go to your Twitter page, what we are seeing in your Twitter is just maybe useless words. You're always on banter. You're not sharing any value. I'm not saying you can't do banter. If you wish, you could, but don't make it the basis of what you're doing online. Okay? Sometimes, a lot, to a large extent, a lot of things you post on your online, on your both your social all your social media platforms, help people to connect you to recruiters. Okay, so that is that. And then we'll be okay, can we have just 2 minutes water break? I just want to have 2 minutes water break. Our time is already fast spent. uh Before then, if you have a question, please pen them down. Okay, you can start typing your question. Ken, please, for those that have questions, we might not be giving the mic for you to ask now because we'll be doing something important now. For the airdrop, I'm trying to see how I'll be able to create a short list for the airdrop. So just type your question down and let me just have 2 minutes to just take water. Thank you. Okay then. Thank you very much. So um that is that. Now I said after this class, quite a number of us are going to be having jobs. Okay, quite a number of us are going to be having jobs. Okay, Upwork is also good. Upwork is for freelancers. You can actually, yeah, freelancing is also um, freelancing is also one of them. I did not talk about it because I didn't want to dive extensively into it, but you can write it down. Freelancing, Freelancing. I have friends who have made millions of naira with freelancing. We'll be inviting them to talk about it. Okay, we'll be inviting them to make to BlockchainBUK to talk about it. Okay, so if you're here, ensure you're following us on Twitter. Raji, can you share our Twitter link here? Ensure you're following us on Twitter and click our Twitter notification button to be always updated. Okay, always updated. Always updated on what we'll be posting. We'll be bringing in people to be talking about different things. A lot of things we did not really explain fully well. We would be explaining the rest here. Okay, we'll be explaining the rest here. We'll be explaining the rest when we invite those our mentors to come and teach us. For example, about crypto jobs, I'll call an expert. I will not be the one to be taking all classes. Okay, I'll call an expert who will teach you about crypto jobs, someone who has an experience about crypto jobs to teach you more extensively what it is and how it works. Okay, so I'll just be answering the questions for now before we move to the next course of the day for tonight. Okay, tonight also there's a 10,000 naira giveaway. I don't know if I should share 1,000 for 10 people. Okay, so let me answer a few questions and then we'll be going to the next course of action. I okay, I initially asked for I initially told people to download the Cloud P2P app to refer people to the Cloud P2P app. Up to now, I've not seen people sending me the screenshot of people who they have referred. Okay, I'm not seeing people doing that. We still have $10 for two people, and I also have $10 each for three people on Bybit. Okay, I'll be awarding the giveaways, and also um yeah, a lot of giveaways will happen tonight. Just ensure you're ready for them already. Ensure you're ready. Okay, so yeah, now the first question is Ken, please can you read out the first question? Okay, when airdrop was everybody is airdrop. Okay, how possible is it for someone with no experience to be able to create a portfolio in LinkedIn? You build a portfolio, you don't create it. Okay, I hope I've answered that question. You build a portfolio. For a starter, are there sites where you can get tutored on a specific field when you want to learn about in crypto? Yes, I think we have Udemy. What's the name of this second one? We have Udemy. We also have I'll put down the name when I remember. Forgotten about. Don't know why a lot of things are skipping. Okay, I was having network issues. How do we make money from this airdrop? I'll talk about it also. What is freelancing? Okay, I told you freelancing is just like you selling your skill. How can one know that a particular airdrop is real or scam? You don't know if an airdrop is real or scam until it reveals itself to you. But there are some metrics you'd be able to use to check. Okay, how active is the community? Is the project is to know if the project is real or scam, not even the airdrop. Okay, not even the airdrop. It's the project that is offering the airdrop that you check if they are real or not real. Is it possible to lose all money in P2P if there is a bear market? It is possible to lose money in P2P if there is a problem with the exchange market, not bear market. Bear market might just be something that would help you to not give you customers because nobody is trading crypto anymore. Can we transfer the money spot account to funding account and vice versa? We can transfer money to spot account and also to funding, from spot to funding and funding to sports. No problem. It can be done and it is free of charge in most exchanges. How will you know that you will sell with speed on P2P? How do you know you will sell with speed? I don't understand this question. Maybe I would give you the mic to elaborate more, but that will be later. I have difficulties joining the group. Okay, the WhatsApp group. Just DM me on WhatsApp. I would add you to it. What is the criteria need for crypto jobs? Well, you need to have a skill, know what you're doing, and also that word committed and consistent is actually is so common. What are airdrops aggregators? Airdrop aggregators are sites that gives you update about airdrops. Okay, airdrop aggregator site. Sorry, yes, that was the full name. Airdrop aggregator site. I spoke about gas fees already. Okay, I spoke about what gas fees are and who they are going to. Okay, to validators and miners, they are the ones that receive our gas fees. Uh okay. Now let's do something ASAP. We have someone in the community. So we have Dr. Damilola Oguntola. He's the co-founder of BlockchainBUK and also the lead for Octopus Nation, which will be telling us what they are, okay, and what they stand for. Also, he'll be giving some tasks. He'll be in charge. He's the one that connected us to the project that will be offering us the airdrop giveaway. So this is an important sector or section of this bootcamp. Ensure you are attentive and everything he says, you jump on it with the speed of light. Okay, I will not tell anybody the criteria for picking the people, but everybody, a lot of people will be picked. Okay, there might be a possibility that everyone here will be picked. I don't know that yet, but let's see how our cooperation is as a class. Okay, so I'll be giving the mic to Dr. Damilola. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Samuel. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening, sir. You can proceed, sir.
Okay. I want to just thank Miracle and Miracle for organizing everything. Also, too, for involving Octopus Network, Octopus Nation, Auto Chain in partnering up with this bootcamp. And I'm really happy that progress, massive.
I don't know if I'm the one, but we can no longer hear you, sir.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry. Good evening, everyone. Can everybody hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't know I was talking to a muted mic. Good evening, everyone. I wish to show my appreciation to Miracle for organizing this whole event from day one to day five, involving Octopus Nation, Octopus Network, Auto Chain to in the success story of blockchain BUK Bootcamp. I'm really happy for the success made so far. I've seen massive turnout from day one to day five. I'm really happy for everything. Now, during this period, I'm very sure everybody was introduced to the basis of cryptocurrency and blockchain down to how to earn in this crypto sphere. Now, I myself, for example, have been in this space for 6 years plus. Began as a former medical student in BUK till now. So we have seen the highs and the lows in terms of blockchain. But during this bearish season, you get to me, this is when everybody come together to learn from their mistakes and for newbies to come and learn from the mistakes the guys that have been there for long made. So this brings about Octopus Nation. Now, what's Octopus Nation? Now, every project you see in the crypto sphere, getting me, have a charge of three entities, which is community, use case, and builders. What that is again, community, use case, and builders. All applications you see, both in real life and in the crypto sphere, operate with this theory. You can't build a use case and nobody's using it, or you can't have a use case and nobody can build it for you. So this theory have to work alongside. So for me to actually explain about what Octopus Nation is all about, we have to go back to the technology backing Octopus Nation, which is actually Octopus Network. Now, for those that have gone deep down into blockchain, you find that they will classify blockchain based on either the means of security or the building mechanism. So I'm going to go towards the building mechanism. We divide blockchains into layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3. We now have zero knowledge now, and we have what they call layer 0. I'm not going to bore you too much with this, but I will give you an example of each of them so that you can just reason with it. A layer 1 blockchain is something like Ethereum, where someone can actually write smart contracts. What I mean, you can actually build your DApp on that blockchain itself by just writing some smart contract. People will come and use it. So Ethereum is one of them. Binance Smart Chain is one of them. Near is one of them. Now layer 2s are blockchains built on layer 1, not DApps, but another blockchain, like a foundation built upon another foundation again. Now the whole idea of layer 2 is actually to improve on layer 1s. You getting me? So that's why we have Polygon for the Ethereum blockchain. We have Aurora for near blockchain and the rest. They're meant to either improve in terms of scalability, it able to communicate with other blockchain, or in terms of security or transaction speed or whatever. We now have layer 3. Layer 3 act as either DApps or blockchain themselves. Example is Uniswap. Uniswap can be forked, and that's what actually brought about 1inch in existence now. So Uniswap acts as a layer 3 in terms of being a DApp and also to being a forkable DApp itself.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes.
I think you're going very, very extreme because people we have here are definitely newbies. I don't know if you
Okay,
understand.
no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem,
If
no
you could
problem,
be a little bit
no
basic
problem.
because a lot of questions
Okay,
will drop after this now.
no problem with that. So Octopus Network, again, it gives individuals the ability to actually build their own blockchain without you spending much technology in terms of building it. So Octopus Network empowers people to do that. So for, like I said, for every use case, there must be a community backing it. So the independent community for Octopus Network is called Octopus Nation, whereby people come together, put in their different skills in terms of project management, graphic design, community building strategies, and whatever native skills they have to bring it up together to actually promote the use case of Octopus Network. That's how Octopus Nation came to be. So Octopus Nation has been operating for like 3 to 4 months now, and the community has expanded to a maximum as at now of 80. The community is closed now, but the community will be opened up in the next couple of months as more funds are available. So in this particular community, people are rewarded for doing activities that actually enhances and help the community as a whole. So individuals of Octopus Nation, whatever activity they do in a month is being recorded and evaluated, and then rewards are being sent to these various individuals. From attending meetings to attending EMA sessions, hosting events, both offline and online events, representing Octopus Network and the rest, they are being rewarded for that. So that to actually promote community inclusion, you get to me, the extended Octopus Network said that they want to create their own blockchain. Getting me? Now this blockchain will be very unique. I don't want to go to the details of this blockchain, but this blockchain will be able to interact with different other blockchains. Now the community decided to work together that the network should cooperate and partner with Octopus Nation to actually bring forth their first project, which we call AutoChain. Now AutoChain is actually a community-based app chain, meaning that what the blockchain will be looking into is community-based initiatives, from basic learn to earn to move to earn platforms and every other things. But all the whole ideology of this particular blockchain, getting me, is to ensure that community-based activities and community-based initiatives are being built on this particular blockchain. So there's the plan of launch of this particular blockchain called AutoChain will be around October time. And the sweetest thing about that is that to actually support and actually show that actually a community-based project, 50% of its token supply is allocated completely for airdrops. Airdrops that will be divided into different subunits based on what the core team have already agreed on. So since BlockchainBUK is actually a partner of Octopus Nation, the community too is also too good to be considered as a beneficiary of the airdrop for AutoChain, which will be made available in the month of October. Now, what's so unique about this airdrop is that one, Octopus Network will provide liquidity of up to 200K, $200,000 once the coin goes live. That is one. The project will be supported by both Octopus Network and Near Ecosystem itself, also to Cosmos itself. That is two. And currently, if you look at the team, it's one of the few projects that you will see that have both African and Asian entities working together to actually achieve a community-based, inclusive type of infrastructure. So this has ensured, getting me, that the community all over the world is being captured, and also to make sure that grassroots use cases are being brought to life. So that is why we are here. That is why Octopus Nation exists. That's why AutoChain too exists, and that is why BlockchainBUK will be whitelisting a few number of individuals here in the community to actually partake in this particular job. Now, I'm not promising any in quote value, but the support gotten so far will make sure that this job will be, if not the biggest, but top three biggest airdrops in year 2023. So this was a summary of what Octopus Nation and AutoChain is all about. Miracle, thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for that. Everybody, oh, this is now. I'm sure you guys now understand what it means like to have a blockchain discussion. Okay, this is what it looks like. Now, a lot of things he said is basically what we have been talking about here. It's just he actually used the right terms. I don't know if you understood what he said, but auto chain, auto chain is like a community based app chain under Octopus network. So this is what we're going to do. Uh Check the charts, everybody. So let's see. I'll be picking winners ASAP. Okay. Want to see what is happening. Okay, don't just join. Do what I said you should do when you join. Okay. Okay. So everybody keep your eyes glued on auto chain. When you join the community, ensure you type, you understand. We are from Blockchain BUK Bootcamp 2.0 there. Let me see how many people have typed. So I'll be picking two people. Now the first two people to join are the people I'll be. Okay, we have Khalifa and we have Holamax. Khalifa and Holamax have won themselves an Octopus Nation match, two of them. Okay, both of them won themselves an Octopus Nation match. Okay, so ensure you type. Awesome, I can see people joining. So I'll be releasing the criteria, like I said, especially on our Twitter. Okay, awesome. Some of you are writing just from BUK Bootcamp. I know what I told you. Some people are spending Bootcamp the wrong way. I'm seeing all of it. Okay, so a lot of us are going to be are going to be really gaining a lot of good experiences and stuff like that from auto chain. And one thing I would advise is keep your eyes glued to auto chain. The way auto chain is, you might just think it's just maybe the airdrop that will be the end of it. No, some of us are going to be getting job opportunities because this is a project that other projects are definitely going to come and build on it. And of course, when they need workforce, early members of the community that are active might be considered. Okay, one of the ways to also get a job in any particular ecosystem is to be active in the community, both on the Telegram, the Twitter, or any of their communities. You need to be very, very much active there. Okay, so for those of you who have won any match before, ensure you DM Imo Crypto. Clement, please can you make yourself visible? Okay, ensure you DM them. Okay, ensure you DM them so that they can give it to you. Awesome. So for those of us who have not joined, ensure you do so. Some of us have not joined the auto chain community up until now. Okay, ensure you do. So this is just a sneak peek. The winners will be picked, and we'll definitely reach out to each of them. But before the winners will be picked, we'll be releasing a tweet. Okay, we'll be releasing a tweet, and then from the tweets, those that are engaged in it, tomorrow by God's grace, we'll be picking. There are a lot of criterias, but there are definitely some people I would really love to um, reward or award in this call. Okay, for everybody who did the assignments, I don't know. Um, the first the first 15 people will be getting